There's nothing better than sipping a cup of tea and enjoying videos with us. Wishing you a peaceful day. Please comment number 1 to start this exciting journey. Let's go.
You're in a relationship, but something feels off. Your instinct tells you that something isn't right. She's being super reserved when you ask about her past, or when you casually mention other men's names. If you're looking for a reliable relationship, you might be falling into a trap, but I'm here to help you out. If you want to know if she has had multiple sexual partners, look for these 10 signs. Remember, this isn't about judging, but about finding the right partner who won't play with your feelings and is committed to a long-term relationship. Stay with us until the end of the video to find out if it's worth starting a relationship or if you should cut ties as soon as possible. Number 1. She feels very comfortable with physical intimacy. Let's be real here, guys. When you start a new relationship, those first intimate moments are something many of us look forward to with great anticipation. You imagine something special, unique, maybe even a bit nervously because it's a new adventure for both of you. But then the unexpected happens. She feels so comfortable and at ease with physical intimacy that you end up worried instead of enchanted. You expected something magical, a moment of deep connection and mutual discovery. But the reality? Well, it was a bit different, maybe even a bit unsettling. She seemed very comfortable, almost professional in her actions. And then you find yourself thinking, has she done this many times before? If she is showing a lot of comfort and boldness with physical intimacy, it might be a sign that she has had many experiences before. And we're not just talking about hugs and kisses. If she's initiating things like a pro instead of waiting for you to make the first move, it could indicate a level of experience you didn't anticipate. She doesn't shy away from affection, kisses, and is open to more advanced or even unusual moves. You know that little voice in the back of your mind? The one that tells you when something seems a bit off? Yes, that one. If your instinct is telling you she has a lot of experience, don't ignore it. It's a sign that can be very important. However, before jumping to conclusions, remember, people are different. Some women are naturally more expressive and talented in bed. So, it's crucial to look for other signs and understand the person better before making any judgment. Here's the point. Don't let this initial perception prevent you from exploring who she really is. Her experience doesn't necessarily mean something negative. It could be that she has had more opportunities to learn and understand what she likes and how to express herself. Use this as an opportunity to communicate openly with her. Talk about your concerns and listen to what she has to say. An honest conversation can clarify many things and strengthen the bond between the two of you. While you're trying to understand her comfort with intimacy, look for other signs that might help you form a more complete picture. Is she open about her past? Does she feel comfortable talking about her previous experiences? Does she respect your boundaries and pay attention to your reactions during intimate moments? Is there an emotional connection beyond the physical? Can you connect on other levels? Does she show interest in building something solid and lasting with you? In the end, what matters is how you both feel together, both physically and emotionally. Her past experience doesn't define the quality of the relationship you can have in the present and future. Be observant, trust your instincts, and above all, communicate. A healthy relationship is built on mutual trust and respect. Do you want to learn the secret language that triggers uncontrollable desire in any woman? This technique allows you to enter their mind, gaining complete control over their feelings. If you want to become a master in the art of seduction and awaken intense desires, powerful fantasies, and irresistible passion in any girl, watch the complete class I left in the pinned comment. Don't miss this opportunity to become the object of their desire. Number 2. She avoids emotional closeness. Let's dive into another crucial aspect of a relationship: emotional closeness. No matter how strong a man is, there will be times when he seeks his partner's emotional support during vulnerable moments. Emotional connection is the glue that helps couples get through tough times together. But what if she doesn't respond to your need for an emotional connection? A woman who has had multiple sexual partners might avoid emotional closeness. If she prefers light conversations, quickly changes the subject, or avoids talking about feelings, she might be steering clear of emotional intimacy. This can be incredibly frustrating when you're looking for more than just a physical connection. If she constantly keeps things superficial and shies away from deeper conversations, it could be a sign that she's not ready or willing to form a deeper emotional bond. You might find yourself putting in a lot of effort to break down her walls, only to feel like you're getting nowhere. If your attempts to connect on a deeper level seem in vain, it might be time to reconsider how much energy you're willing to invest. Emotional intimacy is a two-way street, and if she's not meeting you halfway, it can leave you feeling isolated and unfulfilled in the relationship. However, before you jump to conclusions, consider that she might have her reasons for being emotionally reserved. She could have been hurt in the past, leaving her guarded and cautious about opening up again. Or perhaps she's naturally more reserved and needs more time to feel safe and comfortable enough to share her feelings. It's important to give her a little more time and observe her behavior closely. In these situations, patience and understanding are key. Try to create a safe space where she feels comfortable expressing herself. Encourage open communication and let her know that you're there for her, ready to listen without judgment. Sometimes all it takes is a bit of time and a lot of patience to help someone open up emotionally. But if after giving her time and creating a supportive environment, she still avoids emotional intimacy, you need to evaluate the relationship. Emotional connection is fundamental, and without it, a relationship can feel hollow. It's essential to reflect on what you need and whether this relationship can provide it. To help someone open up emotionally. But if after giving her time and creating a supportive environment, she still avoids emotional intimacy, you need to evaluate the relationship. Emotional connection is fundamental, and without it, a relationship can feel hollow. It's essential to reflect on what you need and whether this relationship can provide it. Number 3. She tells you vague or inconsistent stories. Let's talk about another major sign that might indicate she's had multiple sexual partners: inconsistencies in her stories. When you're in a relationship, getting to know each other's pasts is a natural part of building trust and intimacy. But if, after months together, her past is still unclear or her stories don't add up, it could be a red flag. Imagine this: she tells you one thing one day, and then something entirely different the next. These inconsistencies could include mentioning different guys, talking about a long-term ex only to later claim she's never had a serious relationship, or describing hobbies and interests from her past that don't align with her current lifestyle. It's like trying to piece together a puzzle where some pieces just don't fit. Now, it's important to consider that some people prefer to focus on the present rather than relive old relationships. They might avoid detailed stories about their past to prevent unnecessary drama or because they genuinely want a fresh start. However, if her vagueness makes you feel insecure or suspicious, it's worth exploring this gently. Have a serious conversation with her about her past. Approach it with empathy and without judgment. If she opens up honestly and provides clarity, that's a great sign that she values transparency and trusts you enough to share her story. But if she continues to be inconsistent or evasive, it might indicate that she's not being entirely truthful. This could be a sign that it's time to consider whether this relationship is worth your emotional investment. Relationships require time, patience, and open communication. If her story becomes clearer with time and you feel more secure and understood, then it's a positive development. But if her narrative remains murky or gets even more confusing, it might be wise to reevaluate where things are heading. Consistency in what she shares about her past can be a foundation for trust and mutual respect. In the end, everyone has a past, and it's how we handle it in our present relationships that truly matters. Keep communication open, be honest about your feelings, and pay attention to how she responds. Trust your instincts, and don't be afraid to make tough decisions if it means protecting your emotional well-being. Number 4. She frequently changes last-minute plans. Let's tackle another red flag that can signal trouble in your relationship. Frequent last-minute changes to plans. Have you noticed she cancels plans at the last moment more often than not? These sudden changes can be more frustrating than the stock market on a volatile day. While it's understandable to cancel plans occasionally for genuine reasons, if it happens repeatedly with vague excuses, something is definitely off. She might tell you a surprise meeting came up, or a friend unexpectedly visited. But if these excuses become too frequent, it signals that she's prioritizing something else over your relationship. Everyone has busy lives, and unexpected events can happen. But when last-minute cancellations become a regular occurrence and you start feeling like an afterthought, it's time for a serious conversation. It's not just about the cancellations. It's about what they signify regarding her commitment and respect for your time together. Approach her calmly and ask why she keeps canceling plans. Express your feelings without sounding accusatory. Let her know that you value your time together, and that her frequent cancellations make you feel unimportant. This conversation should be about finding a solution together. If she's genuinely interested in the relationship, she'll appreciate your honesty and work on making changes. On the other hand, if her behavior doesn't change and the last-minute cancellations continue, it's a clear sign that her priorities lie elsewhere. It's essential to set boundaries and communicate what's acceptable and what's not in a relationship. You deserve someone who respects your time and makes an effort to be present. Remember, relationships are built on mutual respect, commitment, and effort. Frequent cancellations without valid reasons indicate a lack of these crucial elements. Don't ignore the pattern, address it head-on, and make sure your needs and feelings are respected. Number 5, she frequently compares you with previous partners. Let's address another significant red flag: frequent comparisons to previous partners. A woman entering a relationship for the first time has no one else to compare you to, making you her unique experience. However, if she has had multiple partners, she might occasionally compare you to her exes. Imagine she mentions that the steak you cooked is better than one she had with an ex, or she talks about how an ex loved an activity you never suggested. These comparisons, no matter how subtle, can leave you feeling insecure and inadequate. It's crucial to understand that these comparisons are not your fault. They are a natural, albeit uncomfortable byproduct of someone who has had various relationship experiences. The first step is to recognize that these comparisons, while frustrating, are a reflection of her past and not a judgment on your worth. Nonetheless, it's important to communicate your feelings about this. Let her know that you value your individuality and do not appreciate being measured against others. Have a candid conversation with her about how these comparisons make you feel. Explain that every relationship is unique and that it's unfair and unproductive to compare you to her past partners. Emphasize that you want to be seen and appreciated for who you are, not as a better or worse version of someone else. If she continues to regularly compare you to other men, despite your attempts to address the issue, it might be a sign that she's not fully over her past relationships or that she lacks the maturity to appreciate your uniqueness. At this point, you need to evaluate whether this relationship is fulfilling your needs and respects your boundaries. Relationships thrive on mutual respect, appreciation, and individuality. Being constantly compared to someone else undermines these core values. If she cannot see you for who you are and insists on drawing parallels with her exes, it's time to consider moving on. Let her know that you're not just another guy and deserve a relationship where you are valued for your unique qualities. Number 6. She is very secretive about phone use. Let's talk about another concerning sign: excessive secrecy about phone use. If your partner's phone suddenly becomes her most precious possession around you, she might be hiding something. Picture this. She goes out of her way to put it face down, quickly changes the screen when you're nearby, or becomes extremely private about taking calls. These behaviors can raise some serious red flags. It's natural to wonder what's going on if she's being overly cautious with her phone. She might still be in contact with ex-boyfriends or not want you to see her chat history or past images. If she gets dramatic when you ask to see her phone, interpreting it as a lack of trust on your part, it puts you in a tough spot. On one hand, everyone deserves privacy, but on the other hand, a strong relationship should eventually reach a point where there's nothing to hide. When you notice these behaviors, it's important to give it some time to see if things change. People can be private for various reasons, and it might not necessarily mean she's hiding something sinister. However, consistent secrecy, coupled with dramatic reactions to simple questions, can indicate deeper issues. Approach the situation with care. Start by having an open and honest conversation about how her behavior makes you feel. Explain that while you respect her privacy, the excessive secrecy makes you uneasy. A healthy relationship is built on trust and transparency, and both partners should feel comfortable and secure. If, after this conversation, her behavior remains the same, and you continue to feel shut out, it's a clear sign that she's not willing to be open with you. In such cases, you have every right to reassess the relationship. Trust is a cornerstone of any strong relationship, and without it, you'll constantly be plagued by doubts and insecurities. In conclusion, while everyone deserves privacy, there should be a balance that ensures both partners feel secure and valued. If her phone use continues to be shrouded in secrecy, it might be time to consider whether this relationship is right for you. You deserve someone who trusts you enough to be open and transparent, fostering a relationship built on mutual respect and honesty. Number 7. She is very conscious of her physical appearance. Let's delve into another red flag that might indicate she's had multiple partners: an excessive focus on physical appearance. Besides being secretive about her phone, she might be overly conscious of her looks, and even yours. If she spends a significant amount of time getting ready, constantly checks her reflection, or frequently compliments others' appearances while taking immense pride in her own, it could be a sign that she's been with other attractive men. Focusing too much on appearance might mean she values the outside more than the inside. It's one thing to want to look good, but it's another to obsess over it to the point where it becomes a dominant part of her personality. In extreme cases, she might even compare your physical appearance with her ex or with random people. This can be incredibly demoralizing and might make you feel like you're constantly being measured against others. If she spends more time talking about superficial matters and comparing herself or you to others, instead of engaging in conversations that require emotional depth, it's time to question why. You have the right to express how this makes you feel and to ask for a more balanced approach in your relationship. Start with a serious discussion about how her behavior impacts you. Let her know that, while it's okay to care about appearances, there needs to be a balance. Emphasize that constantly comparing herself or you to others can make you feel insecure and undervalued. If she cares about the relationship, she'll understand and make an effort to change. However, if after your discussion, she doesn't stop and continues to focus excessively on appearances, it's time to consider whether this relationship is fulfilling your emotional needs. Let her know clearly that her behavior is affecting your self-esteem, and that if it doesn't change, it might be better to part ways before it's too late. It's essential to remember that some people are naturally more image conscious. If her history and actions don't raise other red flags, it might just be part of her personality. However, a healthy relationship requires a balance where both partners feel valued for who they are on the inside, not just the outside. Number 8. She shows a lack of interest in talking about sexual health. Let's address another critical issue: her reluctance to discuss sexual health. Talking about sex can be awkward, but it's essential, especially when it comes to sexual health. Every couple should have these discussions to ensure they're on the same page about safe practices and to create an open space for communication about desires and needs. If she avoids these conversations, it could be a red flag that she's hiding something. Her lack of interest in discussing sexual health might indicate that she has had multiple partners and might be prone to sexually transmitted infections, STIs, which she doesn't want to discuss. This avoidance could stem from a fear of being judged for her sexual history or the contraceptive methods she uses. Whatever the reason, avoiding these conversations is concerning. Sexual health must be discussed for both your sakes. It's about ensuring mutual safety and building trust through open communication. If she's not willing to talk about it, it's crucial to take a direct approach and make it clear that these topics need to be discussed for the relationship to continue. Emphasize that understanding each other's sexual health history and current practices is vital for a healthy and trusting relationship. Start the conversation by expressing your concerns and why you believe it's important to discuss sexual health openly. If she starts answering your questions and engages in the conversation, it's a good sign that she's willing to work on building that trust. However, if she becomes defensive and gives vague answers, it's time to reconsider the relationship. A lack of transparency about sexual health can lead to serious consequences, not just for your physical health, but for the trust and intimacy in your relationship. Everyone deserves to feel safe and respected in their relationship, and discussing sexual health is a fundamental part of that. In conclusion, while these conversations can be uncomfortable, they are necessary. A relationship where both partners can talk openly about their sexual health is one built on trust and respect. If she isn't willing to engage in these discussions, it might be a sign that this relationship isn't as solid as it should be. Number 9. She avoids introducing you to her friends. Meeting your partner's friends is a significant milestone in any relationship. It's an opportunity to connect with the important people in her life and get a glimpse into her world. If she hesitates or avoids introducing you to her friends, frequently making excuses or changing the subject, it's a red flag that shouldn't be ignored. If she genuinely cares about the relationship, she would want to introduce you to her friends. Their approval and acceptance can mean a lot, and sharing this part of her life with you is a way of showing that she's serious about the relationship. However, if she's reluctant, there might be something significant she's hiding. One possibility is that she fears her friends might reveal aspects of her past that she'd prefer to keep secret. Perhaps she has had relationships with some of them, or they know details about her previous partners that she doesn't want you to know. This avoidance can create a sense of mystery and mistrust, leaving you feeling excluded and unworthy. When she jokes about or dismisses the topic of meeting her friends, it can be confusing and hurtful. It makes you question your importance in her life and the future of your relationship. To address this, it's essential to have a direct and honest conversation with her. Let her know how her reluctance makes you feel and why it's important for you to meet her friends. Approach the topic calmly and without accusation. Explain that meeting her friends is a natural progression in a serious relationship and that you want to be a part of her life in every aspect. If she's genuinely invested in the relationship, she'll understand your concerns and make an effort to include you in her social circle. However, if she continues to avoid the topic or makes more excuses, it's time to reassess the relationship. You deserve transparency and inclusion, and if she's not willing to provide that, it might be a sign that she's not as committed as you are. Direct communication with her friends, if possible, can also give you a better understanding of the situation. Ultimately, a relationship is built on mutual trust, respect, and openness. If she's keeping you at arm's length and avoiding integrating you into her life, it's essential to consider whether this relationship can truly fulfill your needs and expectations. Number 10. Her priorities. Change and exclude you. When you enter a relationship, your partner naturally becomes one of your top priorities. It's a sign of commitment and respect. However, if you start feeling excluded or not prioritized, it means her attention might be directed elsewhere. While there can be genuine reasons for shifting priorities, like work, family, or personal growth, if it happens often, it's a cause for concern. Imagine this scenario. She spends all her free time with new friends, neglecting your plans, or prioritizes hobbies that exclude you. These actions can make you feel sidelined and unimportant, giving you a clear indication of where you stand in her list of priorities. If you notice this pattern, along with other signs, it might be an indication that she has had multiple partners and isn't fully committed to building a future with you. It's not about judging her past, but rather understanding whether you can accept her current behavior and the impact it has on your relationship. If her actions make you feel undervalued and constantly pushed aside, it's time to have a serious conversation about your future together. Relationships thrive on mutual respect, time, and open communication. Sit down with her and express how her behavior makes you feel. Be honest about your need for a balanced relationship where both partners prioritize each other. If she genuinely cares about the relationship, she will understand your concerns and make an effort to include you more in her life. However, if she dismisses your feelings or continues to exclude you from her priorities, it's a clear sign that she's not as invested as you are. At this point, it's essential to consider whether this relationship aligns with your values and what you want for your future. You deserve a partner who sees you as a priority and is willing to invest time and effort into the relationship. Never settle for less than you deserve. If you're seeking a long-term relationship with a deeper connection, don't waste time with someone who is not fully committed or is playing games. Recognize your value and hold out for a partner who appreciates and prioritizes you. In conclusion, understanding and navigating these signs can help you make informed decisions about your relationship. It's about ensuring that you are with someone who values you as much as you value them.
Welcome back to the land of the Stoics. There's nothing better than sipping a cup of tea and enjoying videos with us. Wishing you a peaceful day. Please comment number 1 to start this exciting journey. Let's go.
In comparison to men, most women are very reserved when it comes to expressing sexual attraction. Although they enjoy sexual relationship as much as men, they can often feel isolated or rejected when sharing their feelings or sexual desires. Another reason why women do not openly express their sexual desire to men they like is that they feel they can create a stronger connection or feeling by subtly expressing themselves through signals. Feeling loved and desired by men makes them feel sexier. Many women often choose to express their romantic interest in a subtle manner for various reasons. This indirect approach can stem from societal expectations, personal comfort levels, or a desire to gauge the other person's feelings without risking overt rejection. Additionally, subtlety allows women to maintain a sense of mystery and allure, which can be more intriguing to potential partners. However, this nuanced method of communication can pose challenges, particularly for men who may not be attuned to picking up these delicate signals. The subtleties can range from lingering glances and light touches to more complex body language and conversational cues, all of which require a keen sense of awareness to interpret accurately. Failing to recognize these signals at the right moment can lead to missed opportunities and potential misunderstandings. For many men, this can result in being unintentionally categorized as just another friend rather than a romantic interest. This phenomenon is not uncommon, with studies suggesting that nearly 90% of men struggle to accurately read the nonverbal cues that women use to express affection or a desire for intimacy. This inability to decipher these signs can cause frustration and confusion for both parties, ultimately hindering the development of a deeper, more intimate connection. To avoid such pitfalls, it is essential for men to educate themselves on the various signs of sexual attraction that women might exhibit. By understanding these indicators, men can respond appropriately and foster a mutual sense of attraction and desire. These signs can include a range of behaviors, from prolonged eye contact and playful teasing to more overt actions like physical closeness and mirroring body language. Recognizing and responding to these cues can significantly enhance the likelihood of progressing from friendship to a romantic relationship, creating a foundation for greater intimacy and understanding. Fortunately, there are resources available to help men navigate these complex social interactions. For instance, instructional videos can provide valuable insights into the subtle yet telling signs that indicate a woman's interest in becoming more intimate. In such videos, experts often share foolproof signals that women give when they want to take a relationship to a more intimate level. By paying attention to these 5 key signs, men can become more adept at reading the language of attraction, thereby improving their chances of building a meaningful and passionate connection with their romantic interests. Let's get started right now together. Number 1. She touches you constantly. Physical touch is one of the most apparent indicators of sexual attraction and can be considered a robust sign of physical desire. When a woman feels a strong attraction towards a man, she will likely initiate physical contact in various ways, such as touching his hands, legs, or face. This behavior indicates that she feels comfortable, safe, and drawn to him. As her sense of security and confidence grows in his presence, her inclination to be physically close to him also increases, thereby intensifying her emotional and sexual attraction. This subconscious response often manifests as gentle touches and caresses, signaling her genuine interest and desire. Initially, The physical contact may be subtle and seemingly casual. She might start by lightly brushing her fingers against his during a conversation or playfully touching his arm while sharing a joke. These seemingly innocent gestures are her way of testing the waters, gauging his response, and building a connection. Each touch, no matter how slight, serves as a building block in establishing a deeper level of intimacy and attraction. As the comfort level between them grows, the frequency and intensity of these touches often increase. She may begin to touch his arm more frequently, perhaps while laughing at his jokes or making a point during a conversation. This behavior is a clear indication that she feels a connection and is becoming more comfortable with physical closeness. It's a natural progression from initial, lighter touches to more significant and prolonged contact. When a woman feels a heightened sense of attraction, her touches may become more intimate. She might place her hand on his thigh during a conversation or gently caress his chest or neck. These gestures are more deliberate and signal a deeper level of desire and attraction. Such intimate touches are a strong indicator that she feels a strong physical and emotional connection, and her desire to be close to him is growing. Furthermore, touch is a powerful tool for communication, often conveying emotions that words cannot. When a woman uses touch to express her attraction, she is engaging in a nonverbal form of communication that can be even more telling than spoken words. This form of communication is often more genuine and heartfelt, reflecting her true feelings and desires. Statistically, research has shown that touch can significantly enhance the feeling of connection and intimacy between individuals. Studies suggest that physical touch releases oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone, which fosters feelings of bonding and attachment. This biological response explains why touch is such a critical component in the development of romantic and sexual relationships. It's important to note that everyone's comfort level with touch varies, and not all physical contact signifies sexual attraction. However, when combined with other signs of interest and attraction, frequent and intentional touching is a strong indicator of her desire. Paying attention to these cues can provide valuable insights into her feelings and intentions. In summary, when a woman frequently touches a man, especially in more intimate areas like the legs, chest, neck, or face, it is a powerful sign of her sexual attraction and desire. This behavior reflects her growing comfort and confidence in his presence, and her desire to establish a deeper physical and emotional connection. Understanding and reciprocating these signals can help foster a mutual attraction and strengthen the bond between them. Jessica had known Mark for a few months now. They first met at a mutual friend's birthday party, and since then, they often found themselves hanging out within the same social circles. Jessica always found Mark charming and attractive, but she had been cautious about revealing her feelings too soon. However, over the past few weeks, her attraction to him had grown stronger, and she began to feel more confident about expressing it. One Friday evening, they both attended a small gathering at their friend Lisa's apartment. The cozy atmosphere, filled with laughter and casual conversations, made Jessica feel particularly at ease. She noticed that Mark was seated on a couch, engaged in a lively discussion about their favorite TV shows. As she walked over to join him, she felt a flutter of excitement. Taking a seat next to Mark, Jessica felt an immediate rush of warmth. She started by casually brushing her fingers against his when they both reached for the same snack. Mark glanced at her and smiled, a spark of recognition in his eyes. Encouraged, Jessica allowed her hand to linger a bit longer than necessary before pulling it away. Throughout the evening, their conversation flowed effortlessly. They joked about the latest episode of their favorite show, and as Jessica laughed, she lightly touched Mark's forearm, her fingers grazing his skin. It felt natural, almost instinctive. Mark didn't pull away. Instead, he leaned in closer, clearly enjoying the attention. As the night wore on, the group decided to play a board game. Jessica and Mark found themselves seated next to each other again. Whenever Mark made a funny comment or a clever move, Jessica would playfully pat his knee or nudge his shoulder. Each touch seemed to draw them closer, building a bridge of familiarity and comfort. At one point, Mark made a particularly witty remark that had everyone in stitches. Jessica, unable to contain her laughter, placed her hand on his thigh, squeezing it lightly. This time, Mark responded by covering her hand with his, giving it a gentle squeeze in return. The touch sent a pleasant shiver up Jessica's spine, and she knew Mark felt it too by the way he glanced at her, his eyes twinkling with interest. Later in the evening, as the group started to disperse, Jessica and Mark found themselves alone on the balcony, enjoying the cool night air. They stood close, their shoulders brushing against each other. Jessica felt a mix of excitement and nervousness, but she didn't shy away. She took a deep breath and turned to face him, her hand instinctively reaching up to brush an imaginary piece of lint from his chest. Mark looked down at her hand and then back into her eyes, a slow smile spreading across his face. He gently took her hand in his, holding it against his chest for a moment before interlacing their fingers. The gesture felt intimate and reassuring. Feeling emboldened, Jessica moved her other hand to his neck, lightly tracing her fingers along his skin. Mark's breath hitched slightly, and he closed the distance between them, his free hand resting on her waist. Their faces were just inches apart now, and Jessica could feel the magnetic pull between them. Finally, Mark leaned in and whispered, "I've wanted to do this for a while." Jessica smiled and closed her eyes as he softly kissed her, the culmination of their unspoken attraction and the evening's shared touches. The kiss was tender and filled with promise, a testament to the connection they had built through their touches. In the days that followed, their relationship blossomed. The initial touches that Jessica had initiated had paved the way for a deeper connection, allowing them both to express their feelings openly. What started as casual, seemingly innocent touches had evolved into a meaningful relationship built on mutual attraction and affection. Number 2. She always talks about intimacy. When a woman feels a strong sexual attraction towards you, one of the most telling signs is her tendency to steer conversations towards intimacy. This behavior is not random. It's a deliberate way to gauge your interest, build a connection, and ignite fantasies about being intimate together. She may subtly or overtly bring up topics related to intimate experiences, preferences, and desires. For instance, she might ask questions like, "What's the craziest place you've ever had sex?" Or, "What are some of your wildest fantasies?" These questions serve a dual purpose. They allow her to understand your intimate preferences while also planting the seed of thought about being intimate with her. In these conversations, she might also share details about her own intimate life. She could mention how long it's been since she last had sex or discuss her favorite positions and fantasies. This openness is a strong sign of her comfort level with you and her desire to create a space where intimacy can be discussed freely. By sharing such personal details, she is not only trying to spark your interest but also creating a sense of mutual vulnerability and trust, which are crucial elements in developing a deeper connection. Statistics show that open communication about sexual desires and experiences is linked to higher levels of relationship satisfaction. A study published in the Journal of Sex Research found that couples who discuss their sexual preferences and fantasies report higher levels of intimacy and relationship satisfaction. This suggests that when a woman initiates these conversations, she is likely trying to build a foundation for a potential intimate relationship. She wants to ensure that there is compatibility and that both of you are comfortable discussing and exploring your desires. Moreover, discussing intimate topics can also be a way for her to test the waters and see how you respond. If you engage positively and reciprocate by sharing your own experiences and fantasies, it signals to her that you are interested and open to the possibility of a deeper connection. Conversely, if you seem uncomfortable or disinterested, she might take it as a sign that you are not on the same page in terms of sexual attraction and compatibility. It's important to note that these conversations often go beyond mere curiosity. When a woman consistently brings up intimate topics, she is usually trying to create a mental and emotional environment where sexual attraction can thrive. By discussing fantasies and experiences, she is encouraging you to think about her in a sexual context. This mental stimulation can be a powerful tool in building attraction, as it keeps the idea of intimacy at the forefront of your mind. Research also supports the idea that sexual communication is a crucial component of sexual satisfaction. According to a study by the Archives of Sexual Behavior, couples who engage in frequent and open sexual communication tend to have better sexual experiences and greater overall satisfaction in their relationships. This underscores the importance of these intimate conversations in building a healthy and fulfilling sexual relationship. Another aspect to consider is the level of detail she shares. When a woman talks about her intimate life, the specifics she provides can be very telling. For instance, if she talks about how long it has been since she last had sex or describes her favorite positions in detail, she is likely trying to convey her sexual availability and interest. This level of openness is typically reserved for someone she feels a strong attraction to and trusts enough to share such personal information. In conclusion, when a woman frequently brings up intimate topics in your conversations, it is a significant sign of her sexual interest. She is using these discussions to gauge your compatibility, build a sense of trust and openness, and stimulate your imagination about being intimate with her. Recognizing and engaging in these conversations can help you understand her intentions and potentially lead to a deeper and more fulfilling connection. By fostering open and honest communication about your desires and experiences, you can create a strong foundation for a satisfying and intimate relationship. Intimacy is not purely physical. It is the act of connecting with someone so deeply you feel you can see into their soul. This famous quote beautifully encapsulates the essence of intimacy. When a woman frequently steers conversations towards intimate topics, she is not merely engaging in idle talk. She is attempting to connect with you on a profound level. This effort to delve into personal and private matters signifies a desire to form a deeper bond, transcending the superficial layers of acquaintance or friendship. The conversations about intimate details are a pathway she uses to foster a connection that is both emotional and physical, indicating her interest in building a relationship grounded in mutual understanding and desire. When a woman asks questions about your intimate life, such as, "What is the craziest place you've ever had sex?" or "What are your wildest fantasies?" she is not only seeking to understand your experiences and preferences, but also creating a space where both of you can share and explore your desires openly. This level of openness is often a precursor to physical intimacy, as it builds a foundation of trust and vulnerability. By engaging in such conversations, she is subtly inviting you to imagine scenarios where the two of you could fulfill these fantasies together, thus deepening the emotional and sexual connection between you. Statistics and research support the notion that open communication about sexual desires significantly enhances relationship satisfaction. According to a study published in the Journal of Sex Research, couples who frequently discuss their sexual fantasies and preferences report higher levels of intimacy and overall relationship satisfaction. This suggests that when a woman brings up intimate topics, she is likely aiming to establish a similar level of communication and satisfaction in a potential relationship with you. Her questions and shared stories are strategic moves to ensure that there is a strong foundation of sexual compatibility and mutual understanding. Furthermore, these conversations often serve as a litmus test for your receptiveness and willingness to engage in deeper discussions. If you respond positively and share your own experiences and fantasies, it signals to her that you are open to the idea of a closer, more intimate relationship. On the other hand, if you seem uncomfortable or dismissive, she might interpret this as a lack of interest or compatibility, which could influence her decision on whether to pursue the relationship further. Thus, your reaction to these intimate discussions plays a crucial role in determining the future trajectory of your relationship. In essence, when a woman consistently brings up intimate topics in your conversations, it is a significant indication of her sexual interest and desire to connect with you on a deeper level. This behavior reflects her efforts to build a foundation of trust, openness, and mutual vulnerability, which are essential for a satisfying and intimate relationship. Recognizing and reciprocating these signals can help you navigate the dynamics of your interaction, potentially leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful connection. By fostering open and honest communication about your desires and experiences, you can create a strong foundation for a relationship that is both emotionally and physically rewarding. Number 3. She makes intimate gestures. Deciphering a woman's attraction towards a man often hinges on interpreting her body language and subtle gestures, which can communicate her thoughts and desires more eloquently than words alone. Despite attempts to conceal her feelings, her actions often reveal much about her inner state. When a woman feels attracted to you, her body language tends to become more relaxed and welcoming. She might lean in closer during conversations, maintain prolonged eye contact, and smile frequently. These subtle yet significant changes in demeanor reflect her growing comfort and interest in your presence, signaling a desire to foster a deeper connection. Physical touch serves as a potent indicator to gauge her level of attraction further. Initiating gentle touches on her hands or arms can provide valuable feedback. A positive response, such as her leaning into the touch or reciprocating with her own subtle touch, suggests she feels at ease and secure in your company. Progressing to more intimate areas, such as lightly touching her legs or shoulders, can deepen this connection. If she responds warmly and does not exhibit discomfort or withdraw, it indicates a genuine enjoyment of your closeness and a potential interest in further intimacy. Research underscores the pivotal role of nonverbal cues in signaling attraction. Studies in psychology and interpersonal communication consistently highlight that body language constitutes a significant portion of human interaction, often conveying more than verbal expressions alone. For instance, research published in the Journal of Nonverbal Behavior emphasizes how gestures and subtle movements play a crucial role in communicating attraction and interest between individuals. Understanding and interpreting these nonverbal cues can provide profound insights into the dynamics of romantic interactions, guiding your approach and responses accordingly. Conversely, if a woman visibly removes your hand or displays signs of discomfort when touched, it may signify either a lack of reciprocal attraction or a need for more time to establish trust and comfort. Women often employ subtle rejections to communicate personal boundaries and preferences, which necessitates respectful acknowledgement and consideration in fostering mutual understanding and respect within any interaction. Women possess a nuanced understanding of using body language as a tool of seduction, subtly enhancing their femininity to captivate the object of their desire. When attracted to someone, a woman may unconsciously emphasize her femininity through various gestures. These might include playful gestures like twirling her hair, lightly caressing objects such as a glass or necklace, or adjusting her attire in a way that draws attention to her physical attributes. These actions are deliberate attempts to understir her allure and invite admiration from the person she finds attractive. Furthermore, her body language may encompass subtle movements that reveal more of her neck or chest, traditionally considered erogenous zones. These gestures are not mere coincidences but strategic displays intended to enchant and entice. By drawing attention to these areas, she subtly communicates her desire for admiration and appreciation of her physicality, aiming to forge a deeper emotional and physical connection. Mastering the nuances of feminine body language enhances your ability to interpret and respond to signals of attraction effectively. By reciprocating with respectful attention and appreciation for her gestures, you foster a mutual understanding that can deepen the connection between you. This mutual understanding forms a foundational element for cultivating trust and emotional intimacy, essential components of any meaningful and enduring relationship. Attentiveness to a woman's body language and gestures provides invaluable clues about her attraction and interest. Observing her relaxation, proximity, and responses to subtle touches enables you to discern her comfort level and receptiveness. Recognizing and interpreting these signals facilitate respectful and confident interactions, fostering a deeper connection rooted in mutual understanding and attraction. Through attentive observation and responsive communication, you navigate the complexities of attraction and lay the groundwork for a relationship grounded in respect, trust, and mutual desire. Deciphering and interpreting sexual attraction signals is often seen as a nuanced endeavor. For men, understanding the subtle cues embedded in a woman's body language and gestures can offer profound insights into her level of interest and comfort. These nonverbal signals transcend mere words, providing glimpses into her emotional state and readiness for deeper connections. By attentively observing cues like prolonged eye contact, frequent smiling, and positive responses to physical touch, we navigate interactions with sensitivity and respect, aiming to foster meaningful connections. Nevertheless, the clarity and directness of these signals can vary greatly among individuals and circumstances. Some women may express their attraction overtly, while others might prefer subtler forms of communication. Cultural backgrounds, personal experiences, and individual communication styles all play pivotal roles in shaping how attraction is conveyed. Thus, while it is imperative for men to be attuned to nonverbal cues, fostering channels of open and honest communication remains equally essential in cultivating mutual understanding and respect. We value your perspectives on this nuanced topic. Should women strive to make their attraction signals clearer, or is it incumbent upon us as men to interpret and respond to these cues with sensitivity and discernment? Your insights are pivotal in enriching our collective understanding of interpersonal dynamics and relationships. In addition, if you have found value in our exploration thus far, we warmly invite you to support our channel by liking this video and subscribing. Your engagement not only encourages us to produce more content that resonates with you, but also fuels our channel's growth and outreach. We deeply appreciate your support and eagerly anticipate hearing your thoughts in the comments section below. Number 4. She invites you to her home. Inviting a man into her home can often be a definitive signal of a woman's desire for intimacy, especially after establishing a connection on previous dates where signs of attraction were evident. When a woman extends an invitation for coffee, a meal, or to watch movies at her place, it goes beyond mere hospitality. It signifies a desire for a deeper, more intimate connection. Women typically reserve such invitations for men they trust and feel comfortable with, making it a significant step towards potentially sharing intimate moments together. Research and real-life experiences affirm that inviting someone into one's personal space, such as one's home, is often a deliberate move to escalate the relationship. According to a survey conducted by relationship experts, over 70% of women admitted that inviting a man to their home is a deliberate step towards initiating physical intimacy. This statistic underscores the intentionality behind such invitations and the importance of understanding their significance in the context of romantic relationships. Moreover, women may employ subtler methods to facilitate intimate settings, such as requesting assistance with tasks that necessitate visiting their homes. Whether it's helping with minor repairs, computer troubleshooting, or even walking the dog, these requests serve as plausible reasons to spend time alone together in a more private environment. It's a strategic maneuver that allows for increased comfort and closeness, providing opportunities for deeper conversations and emotional connection. In real-life scenarios, the invitation to her home serves as a pivotal moment where attraction and trust converge. It's a gesture that communicates not only comfort and familiarity, but also a desire for emotional and physical closeness. By inviting you into her personal space, she implicitly communicates her readiness to explore a deeper level of connection beyond casual dating. However, it's essential to recognize that every individual and relationship is unique. While some women may be overt in their invitations and intentions, others may proceed with more subtlety, gradually testing the waters of emotional and physical intimacy. Cultural norms, personal boundaries, and past experiences all influence how individuals navigate these dynamics. Understanding these nuances requires sensitivity and attentiveness to both verbal and nonverbal cues. Paying attention to her body language, the tone of her invitations, and the context in which they occur can provide valuable insights into her comfort level and intentions. By responding with respect and consideration, you foster an environment of trust and mutual understanding, laying the groundwork for a relationship based on genuine connection and shared intimacy. In conclusion, when a woman invites you to her home following established signs of attraction, it signifies a significant step towards deeper emotional and physical intimacy. It's a gesture rooted in trust and comfort, highlighting her desire to explore a closer bond with you. By acknowledging and reciprocating her invitation with sensitivity and respect, you pave the way for meaningful interactions that can potentially lead to a fulfilling and mutually satisfying relationship. We value your thoughts and experiences on this topic. Have you encountered similar situations? How did you interpret and respond to such invitations? Share your insights in the comments below. Similarly, if you found this discussion valuable, we encourage you to support our channel by liking this video and subscribing for more content that explores the complexities of relationships and human connections. Number 5. She draws your attention to her lips. When a woman seeks to intensify the emotional and physical connection with you, her lips become a powerful tool of nonverbal communication. Research in psychology suggests that facial expressions, including lip movements, play a significant role in conveying emotions and intentions. According to studies conducted in the field, lip biting can indicate both anxiety and arousal, depending on the context and accompanying behaviors. The attention she pays to this area of her face reveals a subtle yet undeniable desire to awaken your most intimate instincts. In studies conducted by various universities, researchers have found that lip biting or licking can be unconscious signs of attraction, often observed in romantic settings where individuals seek to establish a deeper connection. For instance, a study from Harvard University highlighted that such nonverbal behaviors are frequently employed during initial phases of romantic encounters, aiming to signal interest and establish rapport. The seductive act of biting her lips becomes a skillful tactic to catch your attention in a way that goes beyond words. This gesture, made while she fixes her gaze on you, is a visual invitation that transcends language barriers. Research cited in Psychology Today suggests that a significant majority of respondents find lip biting attractive, associating it with flirtation and sexual interest. Moreover, a survey conducted by the Kinsey Institute revealed that lip biting is a common behavior across cultures, often interpreted as a subtle invitation for further interaction. By biting her lips, she creates an aura of provocation, a signal that suggests not only romantic interest but also a burning desire to explore a deeper connection. Studies conducted by leading universities note that lip biting is often used subconsciously as a nonverbal cue to communicate hidden desires and intentions. According to findings published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, individuals engaging in such behaviors are more likely to experience heightened emotional arousal and seek closer proximity to their romantic interests. Lip biting becomes an act of provocation, a sort of call to action to activate your most erotic thoughts about her. Research published in Evolutionary Psychology has found that lip biting in courtship rituals can serve as a form of sexual signaling, enhancing attractiveness and signaling receptivity. Evolutionary biologists suggest that such behaviors may have evolutionary roots, indicating reproductive fitness and signaling readiness for intimate engagement. As always, it is crucial to consider the context and consistency of these signals with other aspects of her behavior. Relationship experts emphasize that nonverbal cues such as lip biting should be interpreted alongside verbal communication to gauge a person's true intentions accurately. Dr. John Gottman, a renowned psychologist specializing in relationships, advises couples to pay attention to both verbal and nonverbal cues during communication, as they provide essential insights into emotional states and relationship dynamics. If you notice this gesture repeating in specific situations or in response to certain stimuli, it is likely she is using her lips as a way to communicate her most intimate feelings. Surveys conducted by respected institutions suggest that individuals often use nonverbal cues like lip biting to express subconscious emotions that they may not articulate verbally. Research from the University of California, Berkeley, underscores the importance of nonverbal communication in romantic relationships, highlighting its role in enhancing intimacy and understanding between partners. Ultimately, the precise interpretation of these signals will depend on the sensitivity and attention we dedicate to these nonverbal details in the context of our interaction. Researchers from respected universities advise that active listening and awareness of nonverbal cues can significantly enhance communication and understanding between individuals in romantic relationships. Dr. Sue Johnson, a clinical psychologist and researcher, emphasizes the role of nonverbal cues in her emotionally focused therapy approach, suggesting that they can deepen emotional connection and foster secure attachments. And that concludes today's video. If you found the content interesting and useful, we invite you to show your support by liking the video and sharing it with others who might find value in this information. Also, don't forget to subscribe to access more content like this in the future. We look forward to seeing you in the next video to continue exploring relevant and exciting topics together. We sincerely hope that this message has been useful to you. We want to congratulate you greatly for having come this far and for having finished the video. That means that you want to improve as a person. If you like the video, leave your comment. If you don't know what to comment, "I dare," so we know you made it to the end. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and join us on this journey of learning and self-improvement.
Welcome back to the land of the Stoics. There's nothing better than sipping a cup of tea and enjoying videos with us. Wishing you a peaceful day. Please comment number 1 to start this exciting journey. Let's go.
If you're a man, she only miss you when you see 10 signs. Stoic life lessons. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Have you ever felt like she's drifting away, even though things started off great? It can be frustrating and confusing, but what if I told you there's a way to make her miss you so much that she can't help but be drawn to you? In this video on Win Stoic, we'll uncover 10 signs that indicate she truly misses you, and how understanding these Stoic life lessons can transform your relationships and keep the spark alive. Stick around to discover how to become the man she'll always long for. Number 1. Take care of your appearance. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of Stoic life lessons that can transform not only your relationships, but also your entire life? Discover how modern Stoicism can guide you to become the best version of yourself, making you irresistibly attractive and profoundly confident. Taking care of your appearance is a vital aspect of self-improvement that extends far beyond mere vanity. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. In this journey of self-betterment, we must remember that our external appearance often reflects our internal state. Embracing Stoicism today means committing to continuous growth and refinement, not settling for mediocrity, but striving for excellence in every aspect of our lives. The process of enhancing your physical appearance is not just about attracting women. It's about looking in the mirror and feeling a deep sense of pride and satisfaction in who you are. This self-assuredness naturally extends to your professional life, making you more confident, receptive, and persuasive, much like a well-dressed salesman who effortlessly commands attention and respect. To attractively present yourself, focus on every detail: your skin, eyebrows, hair, teeth, and beard all contribute to the overall impression you make. Work on sculpting your facial structure to its most appealing form, because a pleasing appearance can significantly influence how others perceive you. Additionally, achieving a balanced, harmonious physique with broad shoulders, a defined chest, and proportional legs requires dedication and time, but the rewards are immense. This transformation is not solely about gaining options with women. It's about embracing the process, enjoying each step, and witnessing the remarkable changes that come with consistent effort. The more you invest in yourself, the more you embody the Stoic principles of discipline and resilience, making you the type of man who naturally commands respect and admiration. As you embark on this journey, remember to do it for yourself, first and foremost. Seeking your best version is a testament to your self-worth and an acknowledgement that life is fleeting and unique. Comment: I seek the best version of myself. By refusing to settle for anything less than your best, you align yourself with the Stoic philosophy that emphasizes living in accordance with nature and reason. This alignment brings a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment, making every effort you put into self-improvement deeply rewarding. Modern Stoicism teaches us that true attractiveness stems from a harmonious balance of mind, body, and spirit. By cultivating this balance, you not only enhance your appeal to others, but also elevate your entire existence. Incorporate these Stoic life lessons into your daily routine, and you'll notice a significant shift in how you perceive yourself and how others respond to you. The confidence that comes from knowing you are presenting the best version of yourself is unmatched. It permeates every interaction, whether personal or professional, making you more compelling and influential. In a world where first impressions matter, let your appearance be a reflection of your inner strength and commitment to continuous growth. Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism today and watch as it transforms every facet of your life, making you not only more attractive, but also more fulfilled and content. So, take this advice to heart and start your journey of self-improvement with a renewed sense of purpose and dedication. Remember, it's not just about attracting others, but Number 2, be emotionally stable and supportive. Being emotionally stable and supportive is not just an attractive trait. It's essential for building deep, meaningful relationships. Emotional stability means maintaining a calm, composed demeanor, especially in stressful situations. It shows that you are reliable and can be counted on to make rational decisions.
This reliability becomes a bedrock of security and value in a relationship. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. By embodying this Stoic principle, you demonstrate that you can handle life's challenges with grace and wisdom, which inherently makes you a pillar of support. Women naturally gravitate towards men who can provide this stability. It's not about suppressing emotions, but rather managing them in a way that conveys strength and assurance. When you listen attentively and offer genuine support during her challenging times, you forge a bond that goes beyond surface-level interactions. This deep emotional connection ensures that she will miss your presence when you're not around, because she knows she can rely on you for steadfast support and stability. Moreover, in today's fast-paced world, where distractions are plenty and genuine connections are rare, your ability to be a calming, supportive presence becomes even more valuable. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-control and rational thinking, which are traits that foster trust and admiration. In practice, this means being present, listening without judgment, and offering solutions that are thoughtful and considerate. Such actions build a foundation of mutual respect and understanding. In modern relationships, where communication often happens through quick texts and fleeting social media interactions, being emotionally stable and supportive sets you apart. It's about showing up consistently and being a source of calm in the storm. When she faces difficulties, your composed and supportive nature becomes a sanctuary. This doesn't mean solving all her problems, but being there to navigate them together. The Stoic approach of empathy, combined with rationality, helps in creating a balanced dynamic where both partners feel valued and understood. As we relate these principles to contemporary life, it becomes clear that Stoicism is not just an ancient philosophy, but a timeless guide. In today's context, being a Stoic man means being aware of your emotions and the impact they have on your relationships. It's about practicing patience, showing compassion, and maintaining integrity. When you embody these qualities, you become a man she can't help but miss. She will appreciate your ability to stay grounded and provide a safe space for her to express herself. Remember, as Seneca wisely said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." By grounding yourself in Stoic wisdom, you navigate relationships with a calm mind and a resilient spirit, making you the kind of man she will. Number 3. Show ambition and drive. Imagine yourself standing at the crossroads of your life, holding the reins of your destiny with a Stoic mindset. What makes a woman miss you, truly miss you, is not just the fleeting moments spent together, but the lasting impression you leave with your ambition and drive. Ambition is more than a mere desire for success. It's a reflection of your inner fire, your Stoic determination to achieve greatness. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Your goals are not obstacles, but pathways to becoming the best version of yourself. When you have clear, well-defined goals and pursue them with unwavering determination, it sends a powerful message. Women admire men who are ambitious and driven because it shows that you have a sense of purpose and direction. Whether you're climbing the career ladder, pursuing further education, or dedicating yourself to personal projects, Your aspirations make you stand out in a crowd. It's this relentless pursuit of your goals that not only inspires her, but also reassures her of a promising future together. Do you believe in the power of setting and achieving goals? If so, please comment, "I believe in the power of setting goals and achieving them." When you channel your energy into your ambitions, you embody the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, and discipline. Your drive not only propels you forward, but also creates a magnetic presence that draws others towards you. Remember, the Stoic mindset teaches us that true power lies in control over our responses and focus on what we can control. By staying committed to your goals, you exemplify this principle, making her miss your motivated and goal-oriented presence even more. Think about it. What do you want to achieve in life? How do your ambitions shape your identity and relationships? As you ponder these questions, let them guide your journey, ensuring that your path is illuminated by the light of your aspirations. By embracing this Stoic approach, you not only enhance your own life, but also leave an indelible mark on those around you. Your ambition and drive are not just traits, but legacies that inspire others to pursue their own dreams with a Stoic resolve. So, what are your goals, and how will you achieve them? Engage with your audience by Number 4. Spend time with your friends. Have you ever wondered how to make her truly miss you while staying focused on your personal growth and happiness? In the realm of Stoic life lessons, it's crucial to understand the subtle yet powerful dynamics of absence and presence. Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Embracing this principle, let's delve into the importance of spending quality time with friends and how it intertwines with your personal journey and relationships. You've grasped the significance of being present in your own life, understanding that focusing on your goals and sometimes limiting the attention you give can create a necessary space for her to miss you. Spending time with friends offers an excellent way to achieve this, providing a break from your romantic entanglements in a manner that's both enjoyable and fulfilling. With friends, you experience moments of relaxation and fun, essential for every man. But here's an important Stoic insight. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So choose your companions wisely, selecting friends of good character. Those with ambitions and positive life goals can significantly influence your own path towards success. Surrounding yourself with people who are striving for success fosters a productive environment that aligns with your aspirations. When you socialize with individuals who are driven and goal-oriented, their energy and attitudes will naturally rub off on you, encouraging you to adopt similar behaviors and mindsets. This is a fundamental aspect of Stoicism today, where the company you keep plays a pivotal role in shaping your future. Conversely, if you spend most of your time with those who lack direction and ambition, it's almost inevitable that their negative traits will affect you, potentially dragging you down. In practical terms, this means being discerning about your social circle. Engage with friends who inspire you, challenge you to grow, and share similar values. This doesn't mean you should abandon old friends, but rather be mindful of how much time you invest in relationships that don't contribute to your growth. As you align yourself with positive influences, you'll notice an improvement in your own behaviors and mindset, leading you towards greater achievements. Remember, Stoic life lessons teach us that our external environment significantly impacts our internal state. By surrounding yourself with successful, motivated individuals, you are setting yourself up for success. And as you become more engrossed in your own growth and happiness, she will naturally begin to miss your presence, noticing the positive changes in you. This approach not only benefits your romantic relationships, but also enhances your overall quality of life, embodying the timeless wisdom of Stoicism today. So, as you navigate the ebbs and flows of life, remember to invest your time with those who uplift and inspire you. This conscious choice not only helps you grow, but Number 5. Focus on a financial goal first. Do you agree with me that finance is a very important factor? It greatly affects a relationship? If so, please comment, "I agree," to let me know you and I share the same opinion. Focusing on a financial goal is not just a step toward personal growth, but a powerful way to embody the principles of Stoicism. In today's world, where games and superficial interactions are prevalent, staying true to yourself and your goals sets you apart. Many men and women play these social games, but the truth is, authenticity shines brighter than any pretense. Women often sense when a man is playing games, and their indifference in response is a clear signal that authenticity is more attractive. Instead of engaging in these games, redirect your energy toward meaningful pursuits. One effective way to make a woman miss you is to focus on your goals and be genuinely absent when necessary. This isn't about playing hard to get, but about dedicating yourself to your ambitions. When you set a financial goal, you'll need to invest time and effort into achieving it, naturally leading to periods of absence. This absence isn't a tactic. It's a byproduct of your commitment to self-improvement. When she seeks your attention, don't abandon your goals. Stay focused, and in doing so, you not only become more successful, but also inherently more attractive. Adopting a minimalist lifestyle is key to achieving financial freedom. Spend less than you earn, research investments, and find ways to increase your income. This journey won't yield overnight riches, but it will instill a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Embrace the process with persistence and patience, and over time, you will see significant changes. Imagine the satisfaction of looking back in a few years, realizing you've transformed your financial situation through hard work and smart decisions. This transformation isn't just about money, it's about becoming a better version of yourself. Consider this. A woman from your past sees your growth and success. She remembers the man you were and is impressed by the man you've become. This isn't about seeking validation, but about living a life that naturally draws respect and admiration. Women often return to men who have underestimated potential because growth and improvement are undeniably attractive. Many men fear that ignoring a woman will push her into the arms of another, but this mindset is flawed. You are unique, and your value isn't diminished by someone else's presence. A relatable story is the journey of a man named John. John once struggled with finances and self-esteem, feeling overlooked by women who seemed to prefer wealthier, more confident men. Instead of playing games, John focused on his financial goals, adopting a minimalist lifestyle and investing wisely. Over the years, his dedication paid off. He didn't just accumulate wealth, He became more confident and fulfilled. One day, an ex-girlfriend noticed his transformation and reached out, not because of his money, but because of the man he'd become. John didn't change for her, he changed for himself, embodying the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control. This story illustrates that true attractiveness stems from personal growth and authenticity. By focusing on your goals, you naturally become someone worth missing. What is Stoicism, if not the pursuit of wisdom and the understanding that Stoic happiness comes from within, not from external validation? In conclusion, remember that the path to making someone miss you isn't through games or pretense, but through genuine self-improvement. Set your financial goals, adopt a minimalist lifestyle, and invest in your future. As you grow, those who underestimated you will see your true potential. Ask yourself, how can you apply?
Number 6. Develop your passions and hobbies. To truly embody the Stoic mindset and win Stoic in life, it's essential to develop your passions and hobbies. Pursuing your interests and hobbies not only enriches your life, but also makes you more interesting and attractive to women. Imagine playing a musical instrument, painting, hiking, or engaging in any activity that fuels your soul. Dedicating time to what you love demonstrates that you lead a full and engaging life. This creates a sense of intrigue and admiration, as women are naturally drawn to men who are passionate and dedicated. When you're not around, she will miss the unique experiences and stories you bring from your hobbies, making your presence even more valuable. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By immersing yourself in your passions, you cultivate a mindset rich with quality thoughts and experiences, making you more attractive and memorable." Have you ever noticed how someone's eyes light up when they talk about something they are passionate about? That spark is irresistible and often unforgettable. Ask yourself, what are the hobbies or activities that make you lose track of time? These pursuits not only provide personal fulfillment, but also add layers to your personality, making you stand out in a crowd. A man deeply engaged in his passions exudes confidence and self-sufficiency, traits that are highly appealing. When you're absent, it's these very qualities that she will miss, the sense of wonder and excitement that you bring. How can you further integrate your hobbies into your life to enhance this effect? Reflect on how your hobbies shape your character and relationships. By focusing on what you love, you embody the principles of a Stoic mindset, leading a life that is both fulfilling and attractive. The journey of self-improvement through your passions not only makes you a better person, but also enhances your appeal, creating lasting impressions on those around you. Number 7. Make her want more of you. To make her miss you and crave more of your presence, it's essential to create memorable and meaningful moments together. This topic is crucial as it provides a guide to fostering a deep connection with the woman you're interested in. As the ancient philosopher Seneca said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." This wisdom underscores the importance of enjoying the moments you have with her fully. A genuine connection is something beautiful that will draw her closer and make her long for you when you're not around. Connection happens when conversations flow naturally, when you find common ground, and when it feels like you've known each other for a long time, making interactions enjoyable and effortless. However, many overlook that connection is deeply rooted in compatibility. A true bond won't form with someone who is fundamentally incompatible with you, and that's perfectly fine. You don't need to force it. There will be women who naturally align with you, and others who don't. A deep connection is rarely established on the first date. This is because both parties are often nervous and not their most authentic selves. Your communication skills, conversational abilities, and confidence play significant roles in building a connection more swiftly. Being genuinely present is always effective. Listen actively, ask meaningful questions, show attentiveness, and be affectionate when appropriate. These actions demonstrate that you value her and the time spent together. If you find yourselves alone, create unforgettable experiences that will linger in her mind. The key is to be both intense and pleasant. By being fully present and engaged during your time together, you create a powerful impression. Then, when you inevitably have to focus on your tasks and step away, she will miss you and look forward to the next time she can be with you. Imagine the impact of consistently bringing joy and meaningful interactions into her life. How will that change your relationship dynamics? How will it transform your ability to form connections with others? Reflect on these questions as you apply these principles to your interactions. For those looking to delve deeper into creating memorable experiences and building strong connections with women, there's an exclusive offer for my online training linked in the description. Embrace the Stoic mindset and become a master of meaningful connections. Remember, a Stoic mindset is not about suppressing emotions, but about controlling them and channeling them constructively. By adopting this approach, you can truly win Stoic in your relationships and life. Are you ready to learn how to win in all relationships? If you're ready, please comment, "I'm ready." Number 8. Make your attention hard to get. In the journey of self-improvement and understanding what is Stoicism, one fundamental principle is to make your attention hard to get. Your attention, your time, is a precious commodity. It's vital to realize that making a woman feel nostalgic often involves not being readily available because she won't miss something she can have any time she desires. When it comes to personal growth, especially in areas like communication, confidence, finances, and physical appearance, it's crucial to maintain your focus. Many men start seeing positive changes in these areas, and then, upon receiving attention from women, they lose sight of their goals, becoming easily accessible and doing the opposite of what they should. In Stoic happiness, maintaining discipline and focus is key. So, when you're on your path of personal development and a woman shows interest, remain steadfast. Do not become easily available. I recall a conversation with a friend about a woman I was getting to know. He was astounded by her level of interest and investment in me. The reason for this was simple. I had ignited her attraction by being a challenge and not being easily accessible. My time was devoted to working, earning money, studying, exercising, and enjoying quality leisure moments. I avoided procrastination and focused on my goals, ensuring that my attention wasn't easily given away. This approach not only made me appear more valuable, but also kept her attracted. Imagine a modern scenario. You're climbing the career ladder, working on a side hustle, and hitting the gym regularly. A woman notices your dedication and becomes intrigued. If you drop everything every time she wants to hang out, she might lose that sense of intrigue. Instead, maintaining your focus and not abandoning your tasks to be with her makes your presence rare and valuable. This is a modern application of Stoic principles where maintaining your priorities creates a sense of worth and attraction. Consider the example of John, a man who dedicated himself to his personal growth. He was advancing in his career, improving his fitness, and managing his finances wisely. Women started noticing him, but he didn't waver from his path. He continued to prioritize his goals and was selective with his time. This made him a rarity, someone not easily accessible, and it kept women interested and invested. How can you apply this principle in your own life? What steps can you take to ensure you remain focused on your goals and not easily swayed by external distractions? By ensuring your attention is hard to get, you not only enhance your value in the eyes of others, but also stay true to your personal growth journey. This is a fundamental lesson in Stoicism, focusing on what you can control, like your actions and commitments, and not being easily distracted. It teaches that your value increases when your attention is rare and purposeful. By embodying this Stoic approach, you create a life where Stoic happiness is attainable, built on a foundation of discipline, focus, and self-respect. Remember, the goal is to make your presence felt without compromising your path. This keeps you in control and ensures that your personal growth remains a priority. So, the next time you find yourself tempted to abandon your goals for immediate gratification, ask yourself, how can I maintain my focus and still cultivate meaningful connections? By embracing these Stoic principles, you enhance not only your personal growth, but also your overall happiness and fulfillment. Number 9. Communicate effectively and honestly. Effective and honest communication is the cornerstone of any strong and healthy relationship. As a man, mastering this skill can significantly impact how much you are missed when you are not around. The key is to express your thoughts, feelings, and intentions openly and sincerely. This doesn't mean you should overshare or be blunt to the point of insensitivity. Instead, it means being sincere and straightforward, striking a balance that ensures clarity without causing discomfort. Women deeply appreciate men who can communicate effectively because it builds trust and understanding, forming a foundation for a strong emotional bond. When you are transparent and authentic, you create a meaningful connection that leaves a lasting impression, making your absence felt more profoundly. Do you agree with this? If you agree, comment yes. If not, please comment no. In the modern world, where distractions are plentiful and genuine connections are rare, effective communication can set you apart. Imagine a scenario where you and your partner face a disagreement. Instead of shutting down or resorting to hurtful words, you approach the situation with honesty and openness. You calmly express your perspective, listen to her side without interruption, and work together to find a resolution. This approach not only resolves the immediate conflict, but also strengthens your bond, showing her that you value the relationship enough to invest time and effort into clear communication. Take, for example, the story of John and Emily. John was always a good listener, but struggled to share his feelings. Emily, on the other hand, valued open dialogue. Over time, John learned the importance of expressing his thoughts and emotions honestly. This shift transformed their relationship, making their bond stronger and more resilient. When John had to travel for work, Emily missed him deeply, not just for his presence, but for the meaningful conversations they shared. This is a testament to how effective communication can enhance a relationship and make your absence felt more keenly. So, how can you incorporate this into your own life? Start by practicing active listening. Pay full attention when she speaks and acknowledge her feelings and viewpoints. Next, work on expressing yourself clearly. If something bothers you, address it calmly and respectfully. Share your dreams, goals, and even your fears. This openness fosters a deeper connection and helps her understand you better. Remember, it's not about talking more, but about communicating more effectively. Consider this. How often do you find yourself holding back in conversations out of fear of misunderstanding or conflict? What steps can you take to ensure that your communication is both honest and respectful? By reflecting on these questions, you can start to improve your communication skills, making your relationships more fulfilling and resilient. At the heart of this practice lies the essence of Stoic philosophy, or what is Stoicism. Stoicism teaches us to approach life's challenges with wisdom and composure, emphasizing the importance of inner peace and rational thinking. In relationships, this translates to being calm, clear, and considerate in your interactions. It's about finding Stoic happiness by creating harmonious and meaningful connections. To wrap up, remember that effective and honest communication is a powerful tool in any relationship. It builds trust, deepens bonds, and makes your presence valued and missed. Embrace the principles of Stoicism in your interactions, and you'll find that not only will your relationships improve, but you'll also achieve a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. So, take the time to communicate effectively and honestly, and watch how it transforms your relationships and your life. Number 10. Maintain a positive attitude and mindset. Maintaining a positive attitude and mindset is not just a fleeting advice, but a cornerstone of living a fulfilling life. Positivity and optimism are infectious traits that significantly elevate your presence, making you more attractive and enjoyable to be around. Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By fostering a positive attitude, even in the face of adversity, you create an environment that is both pleasant and uplifting. Women are naturally drawn to men who possess the ability to see the bright side of things and inject joy into their lives. This ability to maintain an upbeat demeanor, especially during challenging times, distinguishes you as a beacon of hope and resilience. Your positive energy becomes a magnet, making her feel happier and more comfortable, and she will undoubtedly miss your uplifting presence when you're not around. Being a source of positivity and encouragement transforms you into a valuable and memorable person in her life, someone she looks forward to seeing and being with. Stoicism today teaches us that our mindset shapes our reality, and by choosing to focus on the positive, we not only improve our own well-being, but also impact those around us. In modern life, where stress and negativity are prevalent, embodying a positive attitude is a refreshing and attractive trait. It shows emotional strength and maturity, qualities that are highly respected and sought after. When you consistently bring positivity into her life, it acts as a gentle reminder of the joy and comfort she feels in your company. This influence is subtle yet profound, as it creates an emotional connection that lingers even in your absence. Expanding on this Stoic life lesson, consider the power of your words and actions. Every conversation and interaction is an opportunity to uplift and inspire. Whether it's through a kind word, a supportive gesture, or simply listening with empathy, your positivity can make a significant impact. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, being a source of light and encouragement is invaluable. It's not about being unrealistically cheerful, but about choosing to highlight the good and potential in every situation. This mindset not only enhances your own life, but also leaves a lasting impression on others, especially the woman who values your presence. Incorporating these principles of Stoicism into your daily interactions will help you cultivate a reputation as a positive and inspiring individual. Women will miss the way you make them feel appreciated, valued, and happy. Your ability to remain optimistic, regardless of circumstances, sets you apart as a man of strength and character. Remember, it's the small, consistent acts of positivity that build a foundation of trust and affection. When you make an effort to be a positive influence, you become unforgettable. By integrating these Stoic life lessons into your routine, you not only enhance your relationships, but also elevate your own life experience. Stoicism today encourages us to focus on what we can control, our mindset and attitude. By doing so, you not only attract positive experiences, but also become a source of inspiration for others. This approach to life is timeless, and its impact is profound. So, embrace positivity and let it guide your interactions, ensuring that your presence is always missed and cherished. As we wrap up this video, remember that applying these Stoic life lessons can truly enhance your personal growth and happiness. By recognizing these signs, you'll not only make a positive impact on your relationships, but also strengthen your own resilience and wisdom. If you found this video helpful, please share your thoughts and any topics you'd like us to cover next in the comments below. Your feedback is invaluable to us. Don't forget to subscribe to Win Stoic for more insightful content. Let's continue this journey together, striving for betterment every day. Until next time, stay strong and keep growing, warriors. 13. Golden Rules. To show dominance with women, Stoic life lessons. To explore the intricate dynamics of personal relationships through the lens of Stoicism, our upcoming videos delve into two pivotal themes. The first video, If You're a Man, She Only Misses You When You See These 10 Signs, unpacks the subtle cues that indicate genuine affection and interest. Following this, we transition to 13 Golden Rules to Show Dominance with Women, where we explore how to assertively establish your presence in interactions while maintaining the principles of respect and mutual understanding. Together, these videos provide a